Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're unpacking a massive, literally breaking news paradigm shift in how people search for information and, honestly, how they find you. The traditional search engine as we know it, it's undergoing a radical transformation right in front of our eyes. If you're still relying on the old rules of digital marketing, well, you're in for a pretty big shock. In this explainer, we're going to unpack the urgent reality of the AI search revolution and, most importantly, exactly how you can survive it. So picture this. You wake up, check your dashboard, and poof, more than half your web traffic is just gone. Poof! According to recent data analyzing millions of search impressions, organic click-through rates have plummeted by an absolutely staggering 61% for queries that trigger AI overviews. Think about that. Users are getting their answers directly from the AI now, which means they simply no longer need to click through to your site. Yep, we are officially living in the zero-click era. Over 58.5% of Google searches now end without a single solitary click to an external website. The traditional search journey we all built our careers on, type a query, scan the blue links, click the best one, that journey is fundamentally broken. The search engine isn't a directory anymore, it's an answer engine. And it's leaving a lot of traditional websites looking kind of like ghost towns. Okay, let's dive into this next section, measuring the wrong things, or what I like to call the analytics crisis. This massive shift creates a real problem for how we define success. You know those trusted dashboards we've all been staring at for years? Well, they're currently lying to us. For 2 decades, we've ruthlessly optimized for rankings, clicks, and website traffic. But here's the reality. When an AI synthesizes your content for a user who never actually clicks, you still influence them, right? You just can't track it in your standard Google Analytics setup. Moving forward, the new metrics that actually matter are visibility, citation frequency, and your brand's AI share of voice across large language models like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini. But here's the real kicker. It's actually shocking. Despite this massive paradigm shift, a staggering 86% of marketers are completely ignoring this. They're not tracking their AI or LLM citation visibility at all. Only 14% have adapted their measurement stacks to this new reality. That means the vast majority of your competitors are flying completely blind right now. By focusing on this today, you have a massive, wide-open opportunity to capture market share while everyone else is still staring at outdated traffic reports, scratching their heads. So that brings us to the big, provocative question of this explainer. Does ranking number 1 on Google even matter anymore? It's a question that challenges the core foundational belief of basically every SEO professional and digital marketer watching this right now. Well, the answer is yes, but with a pretty massive caveat. It mostly matters for commercial queries. When someone is actually ready to buy, compare prices, or take an immediate action. But for top-of-funnel informational content, forget about it. Those queries are now fully intercepted and answered by AI overviews before a user ever feels the need to click. If your strategy relies entirely on informational blog posts to drive traffic, you need to pivot immediately. All right, so how do we pivot? Let's jump into the solution, the new Visibility Playbook. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the silver lining here. We have to throw out the old rules, absolutely. And yes, overall clicks are undeniably down. But, and this is a big but, if your brand is actually cited as a source inside an AI overview, you actually yield 35% more organic clicks compared to brands that aren't cited. Getting that AI citation, that is your survival path. It's literally the new #1 ranking. So to actually snag those citations, we've got to evolve. We're moving from traditional SEO to GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. This is the practice of optimizing exactly how AI models understand, cite, and present your brand in their generated answers. It's no longer just about awkwardly matching keywords on a page. It's about structuring your knowledge so that an AI can easily extract it, process it, and most importantly, trust it. And listen, AI systems aggressively favor specific ways of organizing that knowledge. You want to build high-performing formats. We're talking structured comparison tables, clearly numbered step-by-step tutorials, definition glossaries, dedicated FAQ pages, and above all else, data-driven reports with original statistics. Take a mental screenshot of this list right now, because this is exactly the kind of content you need to be building next. Okay, let's take it a step further and break down the CSQAF framework. This is the exact blueprint for structuring content so large language models easily extract and cite your work.
First, include citations, outbound links to trusted domains. Then add fresh statistics with clear attribution. Feature direct quotations from actual authorities. Demonstrate authoritativeness with proven credentials. And finally, maintain fluency, meaning write in a clear, conversational, well-structured flow. Think of it like spoon-feeding facts to a supercomputer. Make the information dense but incredibly easy to digest. And this brilliantly illustrates our next point: building trust and authority, which has become the new AI filter.
In this AI era, trust isn't just some nice-to-have bonus, it's the ultimate gatekeeper. The old concepts of expertise and authority have evolved dramatically, so the crucial point is captured perfectly right here. Trust has stopped being just a ranking factor. It's now the primary filter. Let that sink in. If an AI doesn't trust your brand, it simply won't include you in the answer, period. AI engines absolutely require irrefutable external validation before they take the risk of recommending you to a user. Which means we basically have to completely abandon the old way of thinking about authority. The old way was relying on authority bios and about us pages on your own website. You were essentially walking up to the search engine and saying, "Hey, trust me, I'm an expert." Well, the new way demands external consensus. AI models are looking out into the wild at digital PR, high-quality backlinks, podcast appearances, and industry mentions. AI trust is only built when other authoritative platforms agree that you are the expert. All right, let's move into the final actionable phase here: auditing your AI brand. So, how do you actually know if these AI systems trust you? Well, we need a structured framework to track your brand visibility across these models. You can do this by following 4 clean, bite-sized steps. Step 1, run targeted prompts using the exact questions your customers are asking. Step 2, analyze the cited sources to see exactly where the AI is pulling its info from. Step 3, measure the sentiment and accuracy of how you're portrayed. And Step 4, benchmark all of this against your competitors. This process shouldn't overwhelm you guys. It's here to empower you. Now, when you're running these audits, it's absolutely crucial to look for 2 distinct things. First are explicit mentions. These are direct citations of your actual brand name. Great. But you also need to hunt for implicit mentions. This is when an AI references your exact category or capability without actually dropping your name. Using specialized platforms, like Wello's for instance, to track both explicit and implicit mentions is really the only way to reveal your true AI footprint. And listen, this isn't just a one-and-done task. AI models are constantly, continuously updating their training data and their algorithms. You need a rhythm. You need a timeline. Check for major shifts on platforms like ChatGPT and Perplexity weekly. Do a deeper trend review and competitor benchmarking monthly. And commit to a full AI visibility re-audit every single quarter. That kind of consistency is exactly how you defend your share of voice. We've covered a ton of ground today, and I really hope you feel equipped and energized by this new playbook. So I want to leave you with one final, high-stakes question to chew on. As this search revolution accelerates, will your brand become the trusted AI citation, or will it be completely silenced by the answer engine? The choice and the strategy is entirely up to you. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.